We've got a voicemail. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Here's a voicemail that came in over the weekend. Let's take a listen to it.
Oh, hi, David. My name is Antonio. I'm one of your listeners and members in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I was listening to your show, and you mentioned that you thought that Boston's bylaw requiring the planting of, I think, 5 trees per every tree you cut down in development didn't do much because the new trees would be saplings and would not do the same work as a grown tree would. Wood is actually 50% carbon, and once a tree is fully grown, its ability to remove carbon from the atmosphere is actually diminished. So cutting and replacing tree, as long as you don't burn down the old tree or let it rot so that the carbon is not released back into the atmosphere, is actually a carbon sink, so you're capturing carbon by doing that. That's why when you build with wood, as long as you source it responsibly, is actually environmentally friendly. So because you're in a nutshell just taking that carbon from the atmosphere and storing it in your building. Anyways, love the show. Keep up the good work. Cheers.
Thank you. Very informed voicemail. Yeah, so on the bonus show, we talked about a rule that I believe exists in Boston, which is that if you cut down trees for constructing new homes, you have to replant them, I believe, on a 5-to-1 ratio, 5 new trees for every 1 tree. And I was, as a non-scientist, under the impression that little trees do not remove as much carbon from the atmosphere as do big trees. But what this caller is saying is that actually it's the growth of a tree from a sapling to a large tree that actually produces the most carbon sequestration because trees are 50% carbon. So assuming that that's true and it sounded very well reasoned, I stand corrected. And hey, we all learned something. And for that, I can't thank you enough. On the bonus show today, Donald Trump is going to be releasing more documents related to the Kennedy assassination of 1963. And I think you're going to be very interested in this. I have 2 stories from the conference I was at in Las Vegas to tell on the bonus show today. One relating to David Blaine and one relating to possible airline, I guess, safety issues that I observed, although it's not a mechanical safety issue per se. Anyway, I think you're going to like today's bonus show, and I encourage you to sign up at davidpakman.com/membership. Coupon code is IVoted17 if you want it. You can also get access to the bonus show instantly by becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/David Pakman Show. We'll speak to you then.